Welcome back, Fast RC buddy. My name is Ryan. Today's episode of RC Weekly, we have new vehicles from Axial, Redcat, we have potential discontinued models, and we have a new teaser image from Team Associated with another potential vehicle on the way. Plus, of course, we'll cover the hottest sales in RC, so stick around. I'll see you on the other side of the intro. And first up, we're going to go with Axial. We have the SCX10 Coyote, which was just announced this last week. And from the looks of it, in a nutshell, it just looks like a comp-ready rig right out of the box, which is pretty cool to see. You could tell just by looking at first glance with the body, it's got the pinched front end and the pinched rear end. But some also comes with a whole host of different upgrades. Like I said, looking at the in-depth video review from Axial, which I'll go ahead and link in the description, comes with better weight distribution, forward battery mounting, clipless body system, improved high clearance links, and lots more stuff that I probably can't all cover here in this video, but definitely urge you guys to check out the video from Axial if you guys are interested. Did a pretty good breakdown on it, explaining everything that's involved with this rig. Now on my side of the house, where we talk about price, this thing comes in at $349.99 without a battery, and if you're looking to get one with the battery and charger combo, comes in at $399.99, which not too bad. I don't know, I mean, anybody that's into crawlers more than I am, does that seem like a pretty good value to you guys? Let me know down in the comments. I think it doesn't sound too bad, especially for as capable as I think it is. Anyways, let me know down in the comments. That's all I got for this one. Let's go get to the next update. Alright guys, I've been waiting for this day for like months. Finally, a new Lowrider release from Redcat that I get to talk about on the channel, and it's finally here. So excuse my enthusiasm about this, but I just love seeing new like Lowriders get released by Redcat. I just because of the scale, appearance, and just how like detailed they are. They're just really fun to talk about. Anyways, 1987 Chevrolet Caprice has just been announced this last week on their live stream, I believe where I first saw it. But this thing is slick. There's a gold painted one and then like a reddish kind of orangish color painted Caprice. But like I said, 1987 Chevrolet. Thing's got all the bells and whistles. It has Reef's servos inside of it. On the live stream, they did a full breakdown talking about the receiver system installed, the servos, everything from top to bottom. Guys over at Redcat did a great job. I just, for one, I see vehicles like this, and man, I know like it'd be a hell of a shelf queen, but just to see this thing in action with the hopping is just always cracks me up. I don't know. I just can't contain my enthusiasm for really cool niche vehicles like this. I just love it. Anyways, these vehicles are coming in at $569.99. A little pricey, but man, look at this thing. This thing is slick, especially that gold one. I love it, man. It's available for pre-order on Amain Hobbies, and I believe, of course, you could pick it up on the Redcat website. But go ahead and check it out, guys. I think it's really cool. So that's all I got for this one. Let's go ahead and get to the next update. And next up from Team Associated is a teaser photo. So we're back at it, and Team Associated looks like they're coming out with another new vehicle, but this one has me I don't know, not questioning, but just really curious of what this thing could be. So on Facebook, and I literally saw this today, it was released today on their Facebook channel or site. Team Associated is reviving a Champion's DNA, a new platform for speed and toughness and ready to roll. What's coming with the eye emoji? So question for you guys, what is coming? I actually have no idea. I kind of browsed through the comments a little bit. Some people have some ideas. Some people think it's probably going to be another RC10. But I don't know. By the comments, it kind of sounds, by what they put on the post, kind of sounds like it might be something different. If any of you guys have more experience with Team Associated or have any idea of what it is, go ahead and drop that down in the comment. I appreciate it. I literally have no idea. But I'll definitely keep an eye on this because this is Monday night when I first saw this. Good chance that they'll probably announce something tomorrow here on Tuesday. So I won't make it into this episode, but definitely for next week's episode of RC Weekly, if it is announced, I will definitely have it on that episode. Anyways, that's all I got for Team Associated. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. And next update, we are back to Discontinued Watch. Welcome back to Discontinued Watch, and we got one vehicle for this week to talk about, and this might have been discontinued for a while, but it's the first time I noticed it because it popped up on Amain clearance sale, which I'm going to cover here in a couple minutes in the current sales section. But for this section, for discontinued, I have confirmed on Horizon Hobbies that the 1/16 Lowe's no prep drag car has been discontinued. So it's discontinued on Horizon Hobbies, and it's being clearance saled out on Amain if you're looking to pick that up. Like I said, I'll cover that a little bit more here in the current sales section, but just thought you guys should know about it. So that's all I got for that update. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. All right, and some part updates from Jconcepts. We have some 1/8 buggy tire pre-mounted that they just released this last week, and those tires are the dirt webs and the double bars. So that's all I got for updates, guys. Let's go ahead and get to current sales. Alright, let's save some cash. So first up, we need to talk about some sales from Amain Hobbies and Horizon Hobbies because they're literally the same sale. Same exact products, and I'll be honest with you guys, there's really not much to talk about on this sale, at least from like a surface RC standpoint. If you're into aircrafts and boats though, there's lots of stuff to check out. But from our standpoint here at Fast RC covering surface RCs, the main one that we're going to want to talk about here is the Arrma Granite 223S that is on sale for $299.99, which honestly is a pretty good deal. Like, all things considered, it's actually the lowest price that we've seen on this vehicle, I think, since I've known about it, or at least, if I remember right, it's been released since like early 2025. So this might be the lowest price ever, actually, now that I think about it. And the official price drop, it looks like it's coming in about 19% off. So not in Discontinued Watch, just a really good sale, and definitely the lowest price we've seen in the last like over 6 months. Definitely this year, I would say. So $299.99, 19% off. Great deal if you guys want to check that out. That's about all I'm going to talk about on that sale. There is some batteries and chargers on sale if you want to check those out. On Amain, it's kind of deceiving. They have a bunch of other vehicles like the Lowe's NASCARs. They have the Heliumon. There's the Traxxas TRX4, Bronco, and Blazer, I believe. They say they're on sale, but those prices have been steady at those prices for like months. So it's not really on sale, just kind of deceiving. Anyways, but the Granite though, that actually is on sale, and it's the lowest price we've seen in a very long time. If you want to check it out, it's a great deal if you're looking to pick one up. Anyways, that's all I got for those sales. Let's go ahead and get to some brand specific stuff. All right, first up in the brand specific sales, we're going to talk about Arrma. So I already covered the Arrma Granite, which is $299, hell of a sale if you want to check that out. But a couple other vehicles that are on clearance sale right now because they're discontinued models. So if you're looking to pick up an Arrma Fury 2-wheel drive Mega, that's 21% off right now at $165.99. And then also too, along with that, on clearance sale from Amain Hobbies is the Arrma Vortex 2-wheel drive 550 Mega, on sale for $180.99, which is just under 18% off. Like I said, those are on clearance sale, so those prices are actually going down week by week. I know specifically the Fury was actually a little bit more expensive, and the Vortex was more expensive last week. So clearance sale, they're getting clearanced out. Those prices will probably go down every week. So want to check those out. It's a decent deal. And let's go ahead and get to the next brand. All right, and the last brand here we're going to talk about is Traxxas. So they have not really much on sale. They just have like a lot of price reductions, but there is one vehicle that's on sale right now that we do need to talk about, and that is the Traxxas/VXL 2-wheel drive short course truck, the green and the red version. So these two models are on clearance sale right now, and I believe obviously the Traxxas is not going away, but I think this body style is getting phased out, so it's on clearance. And so you could pick those up on a pretty good deal for a VXL, to be honest, at $331.04, so about 13% off. So not a bad deal if you're looking to get a VXL/2-wheel drive. Like I said, they're on clearance, so I don't know how long they'll be there. But the prices on those have not fallen. They've been steady at $331. You can see on the bar graph that I put up, or the line chart that I put up, it's been steady for weeks. Anyways, not a bad deal. So that's all I got for Traxxas. Let's go ahead and get to Scratch and Dent. Alright, welcome to my favorite section of Scratch and Dent. So we're going to go ahead and dive into Tower Hobby Scratch and Dent, and we got a list of 16 vehicles, so let's go ahead and take a look. First up, we have the 1/10 Arrma Gorgon 2-wheel drive Scratch and Dent on sale for $119.99, followed by the Arrma Vortex 223S, the purple version, for $249.99. And right behind that, we also have the Arrma Vortex 223S, the red version, same price, $249.99. Also have a Creighton 4S 4x4 for $399.99. And we got a couple of SCX10 base camps, Scratch and Dent, for $279.99. So that's the blue and the tan version. It's the base camp. Also have from Arrma the 1/5 Outcast 8S EXB for $879.99. And then from Redcat, we have the 65 Chevy Impala SS Lowrider for $419.99. Then from Vanquish, we have the H10 Optic 4x4 for $359.99. I believe there's another H10 Optic, maybe not. Also from Redcat, we have the Valkyrie TR 4x4 Truggy for $249.99. And again from Axial, the SCX6 Jeep JLU for $949.99. Make sure I don't butcher that price like I did in the last video. And then from Element, we have the Zool IFS2 Enduro 4x4 for $329.99. And then back to Redcat, we have the Kaiju 4x4 6S brushless monster truck for $399.99. And then another Vanquish H10 Optic, but this one is $399.99. This is the Yokohama, where the other one was the Sparko. And then the last couple vehicles here, we have the SCX6 from Axial is on sale, and this is the one I butchered last week. This one is actually $979.99. Make sure I get that price right. And then the last one here from Coyote, we have the 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro Electric Lime Basher for $409.99. So that's it for Tower Hobby Scratch and Dent. Let's go ahead and get the Amain. Right, and Amain Scratch and Dent. So let's go ahead and dive in. Gonna do this one a little bit different today, more like how I did Tower Hobbies just a minute ago, but I'll still give you guys the percentages, and we're gonna go ahead and put the list from the Scratch and Dent from the dashboard up on the screen so you guys can see it, everything that I'm gonna talk about. And so let's dive in. First on the list, we have the Traxxas Stampede BL2S HD 2-wheel drive on sale for 19% off at $217.98. Followed by an Arrma Vortex 2-wheel drive Mega 550 for $171.99. It's just about 9.5% off. Then we got another Traxxas Stampede 2-wheel drive on sale for $299. That's 8.5% off. That is not the BL2S, though. That's like the XL5 version. From Team Associated, we have the SR7 Unicorn on sale for $397.99. That's almost 7.5% off. From Kyosho, we have the Hang On Racer Suzuki. This is a motorcycle kit. Pretty cool for $148.99. It's about almost 7% off. Then from Element RC, we have the Ecto Portal Trail Truck, which is on sale for $422.99, 6% off. And then from Element, again, we have the Enduro Night Runner on sale. I believe this one's been on the list for a couple weeks. This is $352.99, almost 6% off. And back to Kyosho, we have the EP Phaser MK2 on sale for $310.99, just under 6% off. And then Team Associated RC10 F6 competition kit. So didn't we just talk about this one last week? And here it is on Scratch and Dent for $389.99. I could have swore we just talked about that like last week. Anyways, almost 5% off. And then we have the Traxxas / BL2S HD 2-wheel drive short course truck, $269.95, 0% off. And then we got another Traxxas X01. You don't see these very often, on the list for $749.95. I believe that's full price. So that's all I got, guys, for Scratch and Dent. I hope you guys got something out of this episode. I don't know why, I just had like a lot of fun making this episode for some reason. I think I'm finally like feeling better after like weeks of being like sick. Anyways, happy to be back at it, guys. Hope you guys got something out of this episode. If you guys could, go ahead and like, and if you somehow made it to the end, you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.